Welcome to Maine Coon Central, the #1 Maine Coon cat website. In today's video, I will be covering why is my Maine Coon sick. Maine Coon cats are known for being a very hardy cat breed. However, they can get sick just like any other cat, and it can happen at any time. So make sure that you are aware of the key health issues that Maine Coon cats are prone to, as this might just save their life. Our Maine Coon cat got sick unexpectedly, so why was this? Before we start though, please click subscribe and remember to click the bell to make sure you get notified of all of my upcoming videos. Life can be very unpredictable. It is important therefore that if you own a Maine Coon cat that you check that their cat insurance is up to date and valid. Also, if you're not going to do this, make sure you've budgeted spend for any unexpected illness, as vet bills can be extremely costly. We own a male Maine Coon cat. His name is Pippin, and he is 8 years old. He got sick completely out of the blue, which was really quite frightening, especially because the vets were seriously confused. They could see a temperature, but just didn't know what had gone wrong. Pippin has always been a very healthy Maine Coon cat. However, the other evening he started to get sick, so we called the emergency vet to have a look at him and see what was going wrong. The vet looked at Pippin and found that he had a very high temperature. They were so concerned about him that they decided to keep him in overnight for monitoring. He needed to be checked every 30 minutes and rehydrated via a drip. The vet also decided that it was important to put Pippin on antibiotics. These are the ones they gave us. Pippin had to spend the night at the emergency veterinary clinic. He was then transferred in the morning to a more local vet that covered daytime care. Thankfully, by the end of the day, the veterinary clinic said that we could take him home. Since being home, we have found that he is struggling to eat, which is of great concern to us. So he is on his antibiotics at the moment, and we are hoping that this will fix whatever the problem is. As you can see in the video, we are giving him all different types of food to try and see if this will help him eat. We found that he's struggling with dry food at the moment, so we have purchased a range of cat soups to see if these will be better for him. As you can see, Pippin is not a fan of the plaster that has been stuck around his leg. He's spending a lot of time kind of trying to clean it and also trying to get it off. We therefore decided to help him with this because he was getting more stressed about it than he should be. As you can see, the vets have actually shaved away part of the fur on his leg. That was so that they could apply a drip to help rehydrate him. Pippin has always been an exceptionally friendly and affectionate Maine Coon cat. However, when he first arrived back from the veterinary clinic, it was like his personality had disappeared. He was keeping away from everyone and he looked extremely poorly. Thankfully, we are now starting to see his loving personality coming back again, which gives us hope that maybe the antibiotics are working and that he might be getting better. It's been 3 days since Pippin got seriously ill, yet the vet still just doesn't know what went wrong. He had a temperature and he was struggling to eat. Now, he's still struggling to eat, but my husband had a great idea this morning whereby he thought that Pippin might have hurt his chin. So we put some dry food onto a soft mat, and Pippin thankfully seems to be eating far better than he was before. Yet if we had put this on the hard floor, it's like he seemed to flinch away from the floor. So maybe there is a problem with Pippin's chin. We're not sure, and we're obviously not vets, but it's so nice to see that Pippin is finally eating again. When Pippin went into the veterinary clinic, they found that his tongue was slightly inflamed. As you can see from this video now, he is actually eating cat soup and he's finding this far easier. His tongue seems to be back to normal and he's able to lick food. It's only when it comes to the picking up of the harder food, the dry food, that he finds it slightly harder. So this is obviously not meeting the nutritional needs of a Maine Coon cat at this very time. However, we are just happy to see that he's able to eat anything, as he really struggled over the first couple of days, which suggests that there was something wrong with his mouth or maybe even chin. We're not sure. We will be taking him back to the vets very shortly to get an update on what they think. To date, this Maine Coon health problem has cost us roughly £1,000 UK. It was completely unexpected, and so therefore I can only reiterate the importance that you have valid cat insurance or have put the money aside to make sure that you can afford to pay the expensive veterinary bills that can occur at any point. So it's 3 days since Pippin got ill and went to the vets. He's back to himself, and he's definitely a lot more affectionate. He's literally now just come over to sit with me whilst I do some work. He's still not eating properly, but hopefully, as the days pass, it's going to get better. I will keep you updated. Anyway, before I go, don't forget to click subscribe and make sure you click that ring a bell button at the top to make sure you're notified of all my videos moving forward.